Hey, it's Steve Siebold again. Okay, here's part 2 of how to get rich by using leverage. Now, some of you took part in the How to Earn $5,000 in 5 Minutes program. Over 1,200 of you signed up. A bunch of you became referral agents, and some of you just did that wasn't your thing and you didn't want to do that. It's just not your cup of tea, which is fine. You can use leverage to get rich, which basically to me, rich just means making more money or having more money than you need. Could be a little, could be a lot, whatever. Just get out of debt. Just so money is not all you think about every day because you're worried about it. Okay, that's how I define rich. Okay, so if the last one, the part 1 wasn't your cup of tea, I'm going to give you a part 2. There's lots of ways you can use leverage. Okay, so this is part 2. You're going to love this one. If you will do this, you'll never have to worry about money another day in your life. I know it sounds like a big claim, but it's really true. Wealthy people do this stuff every day. I've been talking to them for 41 years. Okay, so here's the backstory. 1999, I call my friend, mentor, board member, Bob Proctor. Now, if you don't know that name, he's most famous for being in a movie called The Secret. So Bob and I had this mutual customer named Mike in New York City, and we had worked for him a lot. We'd both spoken on his conventions. He had a huge sales team. And so I called Bob and I said, we're a little low on cash flow. We need to raise some money because I got a bunch of employees here and we're a little slow. And Bob said, okay, let's use a leverage play. So long story short, we called Mike on a conference call, who was, again, our mutual customer. And we knew Mike really well. He was a friend as well as a customer because we'd done business with him all over the world for years. So we said, Mike, we need to raise several $1 million over the course of the next month or two. What can we do to help your company grow worldwide? What would be something where we could really help you the most? And he said something I'll never forget. He said, guys, make my cash register ring. So we thought about that and we said, okay, we'll get back to you. So Bob and I talked. Bottom line, this went on for a couple of weeks and we figured out how to quadruple the number of calls Mike's salespeople made to prospects. I can't get into the whole detail, but we used leverage. We called all the salespeople we knew, top salespeople, and said, why do the top salespeople make so many more sales calls than the bottom salespeople or the middle salespeople? They told us. Bob and I put a program together for about the next week or so, called Mike back, and Mike said, if you can do what you say you can, which is quadruple the sales calls of my worldwide team, which was thousands of salespeople, he said, I'll pay you anything you ask. We did, and we made millions of dollars over the next 12 months. This is a leverage play. It's the same kind of a thing. What companies, what people, how can you make organizations' cash registers ring? And how can you use who you know, what you know, how to do that? Think about it, and I'll look forward to the comments.